Christmas is finally here again. It's a special time of year, a unique time, and a fairly fucking hypocritical and annoying time too. The festive season is when most people get a golden opportunity to pretend to care about people and causes they give not one fuck about the rest of the year. It's a time when homeless shelters are overrun with volunteers, wanting to feel better about themselves by helping the sort of dirty, downtrodden peon they wouldn't be seen dead touching at any other time of year. Which, incidentally, is precisely what happens. Christmas is essentially a seasonal form of collective insanity. It's a time when people pretend to be kinder than they really are nice to people they don't really like, buy people presents that their victims didn't really fucking want, all whilst draping their precious homes in highly flammable plastic decorations, because everyone prefers a real fire at Christmas, right? It's a time for shitty food, crappy games, fucky toys, woke Barbies, and listening to some of the worst music in the history of fucking humanity. Fortunately, now that Gary Glitter, Rolf Harris and Jimmy Savile have been busted for boning children and corpses, at least we will be mercifully spared some of the more appalling Top of the Pops Christmas specials and some of the shit-awful musical Christmas abominations. I guess that some music historians might postulate that we are now living in the post-pedo Christmas musical epoch. Then again, some people might argue that we still have a ways to go on that front. Christmas is a time to celebrate family, dysfunctional or otherwise, and to celebrate the children, our collective ambassadors for the future. Unless you're under 13, in which case you can fuck off right back to your sweatshop before the Federal Trade Commission throws me in jail, throws your parents in jail, shoots your fucking pets, and then executes Santa. I'm just joking about Father Christmas. He's already dead. Deal with it. Christmas is a time for us to mentally calculate how much money to spend on presents for people based on how much they are likely to spend on us. People who are almost certainly making the same cold hard calculations in their heads about you. Christmas is a time for sidling up to that cousin that you suspect fucked your husband at a Christmas party and pretending you had scabies, just so you can watch her itch and scratch for the rest of the day. It's a time to convince that colleague who is always posting pictures of her kids on Facebook that Merry Christmas Mr. Lawrence is actually a children's movie and they should all sit down and watch it after Christmas dinner. Hopefully filming the bit when it makes all the children cry. Christmas is a time for buying people cheap Christmas cards, which come with a free help message written by the political prisoners and forced labourers in Chinese government internment camps who are being forced to make them. I mean, what's more festive than Christmas tat made by slaves, right? Most importantly, it's a time for giving people you love power tools as presents. Because, you know, what goes together better than after dinner drowsiness, alcohol, and fucking power tools? I mean, what could possibly go wrong with that plan? Do everyone a favour. Put them away until the new year, and don't pick them up until you've watched some safety videos. Unless you want to be one of those many thousands of pricks spending Boxing Day in a casualty department, getting half a grinding disc pried out of your fucking head, whilst your missus clutches a bag of ice where she's keeping the 3 severed fucking fingers off your left hand. Christmas is a time for consuming too much food, too much booze, and too many shitty Christmas TV shows. all while wearing a horrible Christmas jumper because you think you're being clever and ironic, right? So it must be cool, even though you look like just as much of an idiot as the people wearing Christmas jumpers unironically. Christmas is a time for hate. It's a time for hating fake good cheer from fucksacks that have been shitty to you for the rest of the year. It's a time for hating those fucky lying charity commercials that are perfectly happy to accept your money to sponsor a bear or a cougar, but then won't even let you take it to fucking work. It's a time for hating the fact that all the pubs are closed on the one day of the year that we frankly need to get skull-fucked the most. Seriously, I've met some of my mates' families, and alcohol-induced oblivion and the associated incontinence is infinitely preferable to actually trying to interact with some of those mutants. Christmas is a time for hating the fact that lots of rich people and idiots are donating millions of quid to restore Notre Dame Cathedral, even though it was massively over-insured to start with. And meanwhile, Doctors Without Borders are running out of money to fight the Ebola epidemic in the Congo. I guess it's all about priorities, right? And the priority is publicity, not poor people. So I say unto thee, if you absolutely feel compelled to do something charitable in the spirit of Christmas this year, then at least make it something genuine. Send a message to a friend that you've neglected. Phone someone you know who's going to be alone. Or just help some random stranger in the street for the sake of helping. Just do it. And then shut the fuck up about it and don't go humble bragging on social media. Because if you really want to make the world a better place, it's going to require you actually doing stuff in real life. Nobody is going to save the planet on fucking Twitter. But, in a rare show of Christmas compassion by my most miserable self, I would like to take this opportunity to wish a damn fine Merry Christmas and a spectacularly shit-faced New Year to everyone who has helped me and supported this channel during 2019. My genuine and heartfelt gratitude goes to everyone who has advised me, helped me, tipped me off, stood up for me and spread the word about my channel. And the same goes for all the kind nurses that have fed, changed and restrained me. And to all my Patreon supporters from Christmas past, present and future, please know that you help keep me honest and your support bankrolls my creative freedom. I thank you humbly for your sacrifice. It means more than you know and allows me to say whatever the fuck I want. And to anyone else, if you find yourself spending Christmas alone, or if you're just having a shit time, then my thoughts and sympathies are with you. Please take a little bit of solace from the fact that someone on the internet who is widely despised by crooks, shills and pedo vendors is at least thinking of you and wishing you the very best this Christmas. If you are having a shit Christmas this year, then embrace it. Fuck knows you're in good company. I love shit Christmases. Half the fun is how shit they are. So put on a wry smirk, pour yourself a glass of Jesus juice, just feel good about being you, and please accept my best wishes for Christmas. Oh, and if there is anyone who's been naughty this year, if you've been peddling gambling mechanics to the little children, promoting pedo caches, or just being a damn right devious, manipulative, little PR fuckshit or shill, then don't you trouble your little head or worry about what I said earlier about Santa being dead. I'm your fucking Santa. I'm your Santa. And I am fucking coming. But for now, good luck. and Merry fucking Christmas.